Hello everybody, my name is Alex Shrednoslak and I'm a film critic at FilmBook. Today, I'll be reviewing the 2020 drama film I'm Thinking of Ending Things. I'm Thinking of Ending Things was written and directed by Charlie Kaufman. The film stars Jesse Plemons, Jessie Buckley, Toni Collette, and David Thewlis. Jessie Buckley plays an unnamed woman who takes a snowy road trip with her boyfriend to meet his parents for the first time. I would describe that sentence as a backdrop plot for the film because it takes a lot of unexplainable twists and turns after that. I've only seen 2 other films that Charlie Kaufman has written, and none of the ones that he's directed. I know he's respected amongst his peers, and he's got somewhat of a cult following. None of his work has struck a chord with me personally, and unfortunately this movie doesn't do it for me as well. I really don't know how to describe this movie. The story for the first half or so is pretty straightforward, but halfway through the movie it takes a turn and I have no idea how to explain any of the events that happened. I really hate spoiling movies, so I'm going to try to be a little selective about my next couple of thoughts. A huge chunk of this movie is Jesse Plemons and Jessie Buckley talking in the car. For me personally, it was pretty frustrating. I'm sure there was a lot of subtext underneath what they were saying, but neither one of them were engaging enough for me to really care about either of their characters. Their conversations mostly felt like 2 people who were trying to outdo each other as far as their intelligence levels. When these 2 characters finally arrive to the parents' house, most of the events are pretty awkward. I don't mean that in like the filming or the editing or anything like that. I just mean like the events itself just felt very uncomfortable. Both the parent characters are very weird. I just didn't really know how to take all of these scenes in. Don't get me wrong, all the performances are very, very solid in this movie. I don't know if the actors had like a true understanding of what was given to them, but they do pull off each of the scenes very, very well. I hate saying it, and I'm probably going to sound like a normie, but most of what this movie's trying to say just kind of flew over my head. The second half just becomes pretty incomprehensible. I really couldn't follow why or how any of these events were happening. This is one of those films where I can definitely see there's like a bigger picture to everything, but for me personally, it's just not something that I could see. So I'm gonna rate I'm Thinking of Ending Things a 6 out of 10. I don't even really like rating this movie because I don't know if it's good or bad. It really just comes down to personal taste for me. This is the best way I can describe this movie. Some people like to drink beer, some people like to drink wine, and some people like hard liquors such as scotch. I would describe this movie as a scotch. It's not for somebody who just wants to casually, sit back and sip on a beer or wine. This movie's for somebody who has a specific acquired taste for this type of material. And that brings us to the conclusion of my review for I'm Thinking of Ending Things. I'd like to thank you all for watching. You can see more of my reviews on the FilmBook website. That's film-book.com. Just search for Alex Shrednoslak. You can also see other reviews and videos I've done on my YouTube channel, link in the description. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so that way you're notified as soon as new reviews are published. If you agreed or disagreed with my review, definitely leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Please also consider becoming a member on our Patreon, link also in the description. Your support helps us create more engaging content. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.